Hello everybody, again, Roy Simpson, and we're working on the monster maker here, and we've already gone through steps 1 and 2, working on Johnny the bad guy. Now we're going to showcase step 3 here. As you can see, we already put his name in. So at this point, you get to kind of fill in all the extra details about Johnny, and I'm going to go ahead and make Johnny a large guy. I don't know why, I just want to. And let's go ahead and we'll keep him humanoid, I guess, but you could see all the selections right there. Maybe we'll make Johnny a humanoid. Let's go with elf here. So that's the tag type. By the way, if you hover over this, you'll see that it has an example of how to enter the information. You don't have to follow that example if you don't want to. We're going to make Johnny lawful evil, because it just sounds right for Johnny. His walking speed is 30. Let's also give him a fly speed. So let's give him a fly speed of 40 and say that he has the hover ability. As you fill these in, it will also copy them over here. Main reason why, again, is because of that extra little feature that comes up if you have selected the appropriate combinations. And I just looked it up. It was the defender template, or the defender combat role or the skirmisher combat role. So if I switch him over just quickly, remember he's a lurker, but if I switch him to defender, you'll see that under speeds, his true speed is going to be 25 for the walking, and flying will be 35. And that'll be reflected on the stat block. But I'm changing him back to lurker for right now. All right, let's go ahead and give him maybe dark vision because he's an elf. I'll give him dark vision 60 because offhand I can't remember. I think it is 60 for elves. And I'm going to give him a 10-foot blind sight just because maybe he has some blind sight ability. Who knows? Passive perception's automatically computed based upon his ability scores up here, and also on his skills. And since Johnny here is a dastardly dude, we're going to give him proficiency in acrobatics and arcana. Maybe he has expertise in arcana and deception, and one more. Let's go ahead and give him stealth and expertise in that because he's pretty awesome. And maybe perception, just so you can see what his passive perception will adjust when you do that. Take it off now. If your creature has any type of damage, vulnerabilities, or resistances or immunities, you would select them here. I'm not going to give him any. Well, I'll give him, you know what, let's go ahead and give him damage resistance versus, let's say versus radiant, just so you can see it on the stat block when we're there. Same thing with condition immunities. We'll just give him 1 or 2 just so you can see them on the stat block. Let's say that he's immune to being exhausted for some weird reason. And because you just want to, you can't be petrified. Who knows? I don't have the expanded conditions in here. I might do that eventually, but I just don't have them in there. He speaks Common and Elvish. And let's give him Abyssal too. If you want to give him telepathy, you can, let's say, in out to 60 feet. And if you have anything else you want to do in there, you can put other and put in a language that's not listed. If it's a creature that just has any one language, you could select here, and that would give them any one language. It wouldn't give them, it would just say this creature can speak any one language. Same thing with the 2. He will have thieves' cants. And if he was undead, I would select languages it knew in life. Otherwise, you're pretty much done with step 3, other than the armor tag, and maybe we'll give him studded leather armor. So I'll just type in here studded leather. That's the armor tag. And then if you want to give possessions, let's say I want to give, I have a habit of listing not only the armor underneath here, but maybe some other things. Let's say long sword. Actually, let's give him a rapier. And we'll keep it there for now. Description, it's not actually used, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you look at the rest of this, step 4 is pick some features, which we're not going to do in this video. Step 5 is the improved initiative stuff. So we're pretty much done with this, this monster, make a monster tab. Going over to the stat block, you can see right here, not much listed, but when I hit clean, you'll see that it does become a little more robust. You see everything's filled in. All his ability scores with their bonuses are there. His initiative is in there, ready to go. His speeds are in there with the hover parenthetically noted. Like I said earlier, I think he had 373 hit points in a previous video. And now that I actually made him a large creature and gave him a con and all this other stuff, that adjusted very slightly to 375. This in the background is selecting the appropriate number of dice, sort of, based upon all your selections to get to 375 hit points on average, or 373, whatever your target was on average. But there is a little plus or minus 4 on there. That's just a heads up. You see the languages listed in there, telepathy with the 60 feet. Oh, and that's something I do want to mention here. Under the blind sight, dark vision, tremor sense, all that stuff, do not type in feet. That automatically gets added in. Same thing with base movement speeds. Don't worry about typing in feet. All right, that pretty much does it for this video, and I will see you in the next video for the very fun features part, which when I say it's very fun, it can be convoluted. See you there.